President Obama's traveled to the Baltics to show solidarity with NATO members from the former Soviet Union. Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania joined after the Cold War, despite Russian objections, and they're feeling vulnerable. They've been rattled by Russia's alleged support for the separatist rebellion in eastern Ukraine. Now NATO's accused Moscow of sending troops into direct combat in the country. That's something Russia denies. But it will focus minds at the summit on how best to protect Ukraine, which can't call on NATO defense guarantees.
Ukraine is not a member of NATO, but a number of those states that are close by are. And we take our Article 5 commitments to defend each other very seriously. And that includes the smallest NATO member as well as the largest NATO member.
NATO's already begun boosting its presence in Eastern Europe with more exercises and air patrols. It's expected to create a rapid reaction force to respond quickly to threats in the region. All this will cost, and the Americans are tired of paying. They'll be pressing Europeans to spend more on NATO defense.
We have figured out Russia is going to be an outlaw. Russia is going to threaten Europe. Russia does threaten Europe, and that means that Europeans and Americans and Canadians need to increase the resources they put to defending themselves against a new enemy.
The main focus of the summit will be on shifting NATO's attention from Afghanistan to Eastern Europe to act as a deterrent to any Russian expansion. But leaders will also be discussing the advance of Islamist militants in Iraq and Syria, a matter that's becoming increasingly urgent for the Americans. News that another U.S. hostage has apparently been killed by the Islamic State group will reverberate at the summit venue in Wales, and it will intensify Washington's efforts to build an international coalition against the militants. Barbara Plett Usher, BBC News, Washington.